Doctors hate this $3 kitchen staple that outperforms their expensive prescriptions, but which shocking medical condition does coconut oil actually reverse? Your kitchen probably holds more coconut oil potential than you realize. Most people grab it occasionally for a recipe, then watch it sit there collecting dust. But here's the thing, coconut oil handles heat like a champion, making it your secret weapon for better cooking. When you're frying anything, coconut oil laughs at high temperatures while other oils break down and turn bitter. Its smoke point hits around 350 degrees Fahrenheit, which means it stays stable when things get hot. Vegetable oils, they start falling apart and creating compounds you definitely don't want in your food. Coconut oil just keeps doing its job. Baking gets interesting when you swap coconut oil for butter. The trick is using it at the right temperature, too cold, and it won't mix properly, too warm, and your cookies might spread like pancakes. Room temperature coconut oil blends beautifully into most recipes, and your baked goods end up with this subtle richness that people notice but can't quite place. Then there's popcorn. Forget that artificial butter stuff that probably glows in the dark. Melt a little coconut oil, drizzle it over fresh popcorn, add some salt, and you've got a snack that actually does your body favors instead of working against it. The coconut oil carries flavors better than butter anyway, so your seasonings stick where they should. Well, here's something your grandmother might not have taught you. Coconut oil can help eggs last longer in the fridge. Just rub a thin layer over clean eggshells before storing them. The oil creates a barrier that helps prevent bacteria from sneaking through those tiny shell pores. Makes sense, right? You're essentially giving each egg its own protective coating. But the smoothie trick might be the smartest move you'll make all week. Drop a spoonful of coconut oil into your blender with everything else. The healthy fats help your body absorb vitamins from fruits and vegetables, plus they keep you satisfied longer. No more smoothie that leaves you hunting for snacks an hour later. The texture gets creamier too, without needing dairy or weird thickeners. And the weird part is how versatile this stuff really becomes once you start experimenting. You can sauté vegetables, make salad dressings, even use it for roasting. Unlike some oils that overpower everything, coconut oil knows when to step back and let other flavors shine. Most cooking oils oxidize when exposed to heat, light, or air, basically turning rancid and losing their nutritional value. Coconut oil's saturated fat structure makes it incredibly stable, so it doesn't break down as quickly. Your food tastes better, and you're not accidentally eating degraded fats that do nothing good for your health. The kitchen applications barely scratch the surface, though. Once you see how coconut oil transforms your cooking routine, you'll start wondering what else this simple ingredient can handle around your house. Let's not forget that the same properties making it perfect for high-heat cooking also make it surprisingly effective for completely different purposes, starting with your skin. Your face just went through another day of pollution, makeup, and who knows what else. Time to fight back with something that's been sitting in your kitchen cabinet. Coconut oil doesn't just clean your face, it actually tricks dirt right out of your pores. Most cleansers strip away everything, including the good stuff your skin needs. But coconut oil, it dissolves makeup and grime while keeping your skin barrier intact. Here's the weird part. Oil cleaning oil sounds backwards, right? Well, chemistry doesn't care about your confusion. Like dissolves like that stubborn mascara that makes you look like a raccoon after rubbing it with regular soap, gone in seconds with coconut oil on a cotton ball. Your eyes won't burn, your lashes won't fall out, and you'll actually save money compared to those fancy makeup removers. Then there's the moisture situation. Winter air turns your hands into sandpaper, and expensive hand creams often contain ingredients you can't even pronounce. Coconut oil penetrates skin differently than most moisturizers. It doesn't just sit on top like a greasy film, it actually absorbs and gets to work. Dry elbows, cracked heels, rough knees, they all respond to coconut oil like plants respond to rain. Let's not forget your lips. Chapstick companies want you addicted to their products, constantly reapplying every hour. Makes sense from a business perspective, but your wallet disagrees. Coconut oil naturally contains compounds that help repair damaged skin. One application lasts longer than most commercial lip balms, and you're not putting synthetic waxes or petroleum products on something you'll inevitably lick off. But why stop there? After shaving, your skin is basically screaming for help. Those tiny cuts and irritated hair follicles need something gentle yet effective. Most aftershave products contain alcohol that stings like crazy. Coconut oil soothes immediately and creates a protective barrier that helps prevent ingrown hairs. Your legs will thank you. and so will anyone who has to listen to you complain about razor burn. And the weird part is, people with eczema or mild skin irritation often find relief with coconut oil when nothing else works. Now, this isn't medical advice. Serious skin conditions need real doctors. But for those annoying patches of dry, itchy skin that pop up randomly, coconut oil contains natural compounds that may help calm inflammation. It's like having a gentle, affordable dermatologist in a jar. The beauty industry wants you to believe you need 17 different products for basic skin care. Cleanser, toner, moisturizer, eye cream, lip balm, aftershave, the list never ends. Meanwhile, one jar of coconut oil handles multiple jobs without breaking your budget or cluttering your bathroom counter. Your skin has been putting up with harsh chemicals and expensive treatments long enough. Sometimes the simplest solutions work better than the most complicated ones. Speaking of simple solutions that work better than you'd expect, wait until you discover what coconut oil can do for your hair and scalp. That's where things get really interesting. Your hair is basically a sponge made of keratin and coconut oil. It's one of the few oils small enough to actually penetrate that sponge instead of just sitting on top like most products do. That's why your expensive conditioner sometimes feels heavy but doesn't really fix anything. Start with frizzy hair because we've all been there. You step outside and suddenly look like you stuck your finger in an electrical socket. Here's the trick: warm a tiny amount of coconut oil between your palms until it's liquid. We're talking maybe a quarter teaspoon for shoulder-length hair. Rub it through the mid-lengths and ends, avoiding your roots unless you want to look like you haven't washed your hair in a week. The oil smooths down those lifted hair cuticles that create frizz in the first place. But why stop at damage control when you can actually repair your hair? Weekly deep conditioning treatments with coconut oil work differently than store-bought masks. Apply it generously from roots to tips on dry hair, wrap everything in a warm towel, and wait 30 minutes. The heat helps the oil penetrate deeper into damaged areas. Your hair will feel softer, but more importantly, it'll be structurally stronger. Then there's your scalp, which most people completely ignore until it starts snowing dandruff on their shoulders. Coconut oil contains lauric acid, which fights the fungus that often causes those embarrassing white flakes. Massage a small amount into your scalp before bed twice a week. The antimicrobial properties work overnight while you sleep, and you'll notice less itching within days. Sun protection for hair sounds ridiculous until you realize UV rays break down hair proteins just like they damage your skin. Beach days, pool parties, long hikes, your hair takes a beating. Apply coconut oil before heading outside, and it creates a natural barrier. Unlike chemical hair sunscreens that cost $20 and smell weird, this actually nourishes while it protects. Let's not forget about hair breakage, which is basically tiny fractures that happen when your hair is weak or dry. You know those annoying short pieces that stick up everywhere? That's breakage. Coconut oil penetrates the hair shaft and fills in microscopic gaps that lead to snapping. Regular use means fewer split ends and less of that choppy, damaged look that makes even expensive haircuts look cheap. The weird part is timing matters more than amount. Too much coconut oil turns you into a grease ball. Too little does nothing. Start small and build up based on your hair thickness and damage level. Fine hair needs barely any. Thick, curly, or chemically treated hair can handle more. And here's something dermatologists won't tell you. Your scalp produces less natural oil as you age, which is why older adults often deal with dry, brittle hair that breaks easily. Coconut oil supplements what your scalp isn't making anymore. While your hair is getting stronger and shinier, your body could probably use some internal improvements too. The same coconut oil that's transforming your appearance from the outside can work some pretty impressive magic from the inside. Your mouth contains billions of bacteria right now. Some are friendly neighbors, others are troublemakers causing bad breath and tooth decay. Oil pulling with coconut oil might sound weird, but it's like sending in a cleanup crew. Swish a tablespoon of coconut oil in your mouth for 10 to 15 minutes, then spit it out. The oil literally pulls bacteria and toxins from your gums and teeth. Ancient practitioners swore by this technique, and modern research backs up some of their claims about fresher breath and healthier gums. Well, here's something your energy drink companies don't want you knowing. Coconut oil delivers quick energy without the sugar crash. Medium-chain triglycerides in coconut oil bypass normal fat digestion and head straight to your liver, where they convert to ketones. These ketones fuel your brain and muscles faster than most other fats. Athletes figured this out years ago. A tablespoon before workouts can give you sustained energy without jitters or crashes. Got a scratchy throat? Before reaching for cough drops loaded with artificial ingredients, try swallowing a teaspoon of coconut oil. The antimicrobial properties help fight whatever's irritating your throat, while the oil coats and soothes inflamed tissues. Some people mix it with honey for extra healing power. The combination tastes better than most over-the-counter remedies and doesn't come with side effects. Then there's the hormone connection most people miss entirely. Your body needs healthy fats to produce hormones properly. Without adequate fat intake, hormone production suffers. Coconut oil provides specific fatty acids that support hormone synthesis, particularly for thyroid function and reproductive hormones. Women dealing with irregular cycles often notice improvements when they increase healthy fat consumption. Men benefit too, especially regarding testosterone production. Makes sense, right? Your body can't manufacture what it needs without proper building blocks. But why stop at physical health when your brain deserves attention too? Coconut oil may boost memory and cognitive function through those same ketones we mentioned earlier. When your brain burns ketones instead of glucose, many people report clearer thinking and better focus. Some studies suggest this could help protect against age-related cognitive decline. The brain loves alternative fuel sources, especially when blood sugar levels fluctuate throughout the day. And the weird part is how simple these applications really are. No complicated preparation or expensive equipment needed, just pure coconut oil doing what it does naturally. Some folks take a tablespoon daily like a supplement. Others prefer adding it to coffee or tea. The key lies in consistency rather than massive doses. Your grandmother probably used similar natural remedies without understanding the science behind them. She just knew they worked. Modern research explains why these traditional approaches make sense, but the practical benefits remain unchanged. Natural solutions often outperform synthetic alternatives because they work with your body's existing systems instead of against them. Speaking of working with natural systems, your home environment deserves the same thoughtful approach. Coconut oil's versatility extends far beyond personal health, creating solutions for everyday household challenges you face regularly. Your house is basically a treasure trove of problems that coconut oil can solve. And no, we're not talking about making your living room smell like a tropical vacation, though that's honestly not the worst side effect. Take your wood furniture for instance, that coffee table looking dull, grab some coconut oil and watch it transform into something that actually looks like you care about your home. The oil penetrates the wood fibers and brings out a natural shine that expensive furniture polish wishes it could achieve. Just rub a small amount with a soft cloth, and suddenly your grandmother's old dresser looks like it belongs in a magazine. Well, maybe not asterisk that asterisk good, but you get the idea. Then there's your cast iron skillet situation. If you're one of those people who thinks seasoning cast iron is some mystical art form, relax. Coconut oil makes it stupidly simple. Heat your pan slightly, rub coconut oil all over the surface, then bake it in the oven at 350 degrees for an hour. The oil polymerizes and creates that coveted non-stick surface while preventing rust. Your skillet will thank you by lasting another 50 years. But here's where things get interesting. Coconut oil works as makeup remover too. That stubborn waterproof mascara that requires half a bottle of expensive remover, gone with a dab of coconut oil on a cotton ball, it dissolves makeup like magic while actually nourishing the delicate skin around your eyes. No more tugging or scrubbing like you're trying to erase a permanent marker. Let's not forget the medical cabinet applications. Minor cuts and scrapes respond surprisingly well to coconut oil's natural antibacterial properties. Now, we're not suggesting you treat serious wounds with kitchen ingredients, save that for zombie apocalypse scenarios. But for small nicks and scratches, a thin layer can help keep bacteria at bay while your skin heals itself. And the weird part is how well it works on leather goods. Your favorite leather bag looking crusty? Coconut oil conditions leather better than products specifically designed for the job. It penetrates deep into the material, restoring flexibility and preventing those ugly cracks that make expensive purses look like they've survived a desert expedition. Just apply sparingly. Leather doesn't need to look like it's ready for a slip-and-slide party. The beauty of these household applications lies in their simplicity. You're replacing multiple specialized products with one jar of coconut oil. Makes sense, right? Your bathroom cabinet gets less cluttered, your wallet stays happier, and you actually know what ingredients you're putting on your body and belongings. Most people think they need different products for every single problem around the house. But coconut oil laughs at that logic. It's simultaneously a furniture polish, cooking ingredient, beauty product, and first aid supply. Talk about multitasking. The best part? These aren't just desperate life hacks that barely work. These applications have been tested by millions of people who discovered that sometimes the simplest solutions hide in plain sight. Your kitchen cabinet holds more problem-solving power than you ever imagined, and now you know exactly how to use it.